On va mettre une côte sur ce style qu'on a pour. Ça va prendre une petite lettre pour cet ongle, là.
Oui, je faire rouler un tout de picote avant. Je sais pas comment mettre le doigt pour t'aider. C'est du weird stuff, comme tu peux rien que passer une fois, ben non, ça fait des weird lumps, ça.
Ouais, ça y est, du weird.
Ça le mess up to the right.
Okay, let's do the other hand.
Okay.
Yikes. That one's bad.
Oh.
Let's wait a bit. Et puis t'amèneras ces deux marqueurs-là avec toi. En tout cas, ça wear off somehow.
Ben, on va mettre une top coat, so.
Oh, okay.
Mais faut dire que ça c'est cassé.
Well, maybe that's not a good idea. De mettre une top coat. It might bleed.
Mais c'est ce qu'il faut dire que ça c'est cassé.
It still might bleed. Ben, tu sais cause des marqueurs ça fait de l'art. I got to blow my nose. I got wet stuff. Corey?
Hart. Oh, sorry.
Oh, Hart.
Sorry about that.
Yep. Yeah, be careful.
So I packed up all my traveling gear and I drove to... Fans will know what that's from. Okay, so Lynn helped me because my fingernails were still not dry. She helped me with my luggage and everything. She drove me to my friend Lisa's house. Lise was having a bad morning. One of those days type of mornings. And yeah, it was bad. But she was okay. Everything ended up okay enough, and we finished getting ready and got underway. We had to get gas, and then we stopped at a Robin's Donuts place, I think is what it was called. Anyway, and while there, Lise found out, because she went in, I didn't, but anyway, she found out that there was a really serious accident on the highway that we normally would have taken, that we were headed to, and the accident was like really severe, and then it got even worse because an 18-wheeler couldn't stop in time and did like I think they said an 8-car pileup thing, or anyways, it was really bad. So Lisa and I were starting to think that the Corey Hart curse tradition thing was in full swing again, but like we were almost laughing about it because it turned out, I mean, if we had been on time, if none of the delays and all the stuff had happened, we probably would have been one of the victims of the accident or something. I mean, thank you higher power, I guess, and stuff. I mean, wow. And oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that it came very, very, very close. We almost forgot to bring the tickets with us. Oh gosh, that would have been horrible. But yeah, Lise remembered just in time, just in the nick of time. She remembered. So anyway, we had to go in a different route than we normally would have taken. We had to go the long way around and stuff. It was unfamiliar territory. We weren't really sure we were going the right way most of the time, but we managed to get there, and well, to a hotel, and the hotel was, I think, I can't remember how far it was from where we needed to be for the concert, but not that far. But you couldn't walk. I mean, you had to drive and stuff. So anyway, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, we got to a hotel, and there were issues with that too, but we managed. And once in our room, we spiffed up. We changed our clothes into our, concert going gear. Like, I put my Corey Hart t-shirt on, my Fields of Fire t-shirt and all that, and stuff. So then we went. We had a really hard time finding the venue. It used to be called the Metro Center. This was in Halifax. Anyway, it used to be called the Metro Center, which is what I still call it because that's what I remember it as, and that's where this whole thing with me and Lise and Corey Hart started. Anyway, we had a hard time finding the venue. Then finally, when we found it, I think it's called the Scotia Bank Center or something like that now. Did I already say that? Anyway, I'm such a horrible storyteller. Anyway, finally we found the venue. Then we had a really hard time finding parking. But we finally found parking, parked, walked. It wasn't that far, and it was like a straight line to the front door of the venue, and we could see the vehicle from the. Anyway, it was good. It was a good parking spot, is what I'm trying to say. And then, thank you for your patience with me and for listening and for watching this. I know. Get to it. Stop it. Stop your chatting and get to the show. I know. I'm getting there. We're almost there. So, yeah, we got inside the building right at opening. Like, the doors opened at 6, and we got in there, like, it was probably 6:05 or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what time we got in there, but the lineup wasn't too long yet and stuff, so yeah, we made it, like, just in time, but we didn't end up. We had plans to go to see a special art exhibit at a gallery in town in the city before the show, but with all the delays and the troubles and the whatnots, we just didn't have the time, so we missed out on that. But that's okay. We were there for the important thing. We were there for the show, and so here we go. The magic began.
Oh, I feel the fire burning deep inside of me. But when my heart is longing, feel disturbing. And so I wait inside, I wait for the stars to fall, and I fly with the angels as they carry me home. Sing my song to take me home where I come from. I wanna sing my song for you, for everyone. Oh, I left it all behind me to travel the And we here, and but we actually grew up in rock and roll. So this new album's really sort of it's a little eclectic. It goes all over the map a little bit. But there's one song in particular that we wanted to dedicate to our past, because we always felt like the 80s actually found us. We didn't find the 80s, right? It came and it found us. So there's one little song that we want to play for you tonight from the new CD, and it's a sort of little homage to all the great bands that we grew up with back over in that other place called Scotia. This is London.
This is London, and it's our town, and you know what you like to do is what you don't know. Coming back home, Scotia, don't walk away. Going to carry me over, lead me home to my town. Tell me when that breeze is blowing, taking me home to my town. Scotia, there's a magic that fills the air. We are the downtown boys, making all that noise. We live like we just don't care. So we drag down king and country to the last soldier there.
sing together. Here we go. One, two. Love gives life. Love gives life, and life is love. One more time. Beautiful. Love gives life. Love gives life, and life is love. Thank you so much. Sam, for the next 3 minutes, let's pretend that it's actually 1986. Yeah, grow your hair back. There seemed to be more of everything. There was more hair. There was more eyeshadow and mascara. I'm talking about me. Buying my clothes at Le Chateau. What was that all about? Sam Reed on the keyboards, I'll come on guitar. The three of us went to beautiful Vancouver. And on the very first day working with Jim Valens, we wrote 2 songs. We wrote a song called Don't Forget Me When I'm Gone. And this little sucker. Over here. Sing. When I come home, telephone, see you waiting for me. I ask you why, I hear you cry. You're still waiting for me. And the surgeon thought I was crazy to even venture out here. But I just couldn't stand the thought of cancelling and not coming out to see you. On my arm it says no surrender. And I like to live by that. So I want to leave you with a little song, the song that I was actually singing when I woke up from that operation. And it's a little something certainly near and dear to my heart. It's the new Glass Tiger single. And this is it. This is it. There is no replay. This is a life that we have. And as long as we fill our lives with love and kindness, that will carry us through for the rest of our days. That's it. That's the secret right there. A little love, a little kindness, and the light will always, always, always conquer the dark, no matter what comes at us, as long as we stick together. So we're going to leave you with this little song dedicated to each and every one of you this evening. Thank you so much for coming out. This is called This Is Your Life.
so long, but the memories are there. We used to play some rock and roll at Conrad Studio. Man, we shared some laughs, a secret store. So I just put on my own body. It's time to hit the road. You know we ain't getting younger, brother. Life's taking hold. again. Like the moon on smiling, yeah. I drove to Montreal. Christmas food I expected that for me. All the leaves began to fall. So we rolled the dice and take the chances as they come. Shooting down the bomb to change the star. So my friends, feeling truly danger. Let's stop. both crowds to the boy and the bus. Sing with me. You can't get enough. Opening up the door. It's the boy and the bus. You can't get enough. Opening up the door. It's the boy and the bus. Hello, Halifax. Hello, Nova Scotia. Last time I was here, this microphone is very loose. Look at it. Are you guys loose tonight? Come on, microphone. This is spinning like crazy. We're gonna take it out. I'm so happy to be back here. It has been, just so you know, guys are my fans, you know I'm a little math challenged. Last time I was here was in the summer of 1985. By my calculations, so 85 to 95 is 10. 95, that's how I have to do it. 2005 is 20. 2005 to 2015 is 30. Then this part gets challenging for me. 2015, 2019, 16, 17.
Excuse me.
34 years! So thank you so much for coming. We're going to have a great time tonight. I love seeing all these signs out here. We're just going to let this night take us where it goes, okay? Because no matter what happens during the day, no matter what happens in our lives, when we put music inside our blood and we come out on stage and we share it with people like you, only good can happen. I'm going to do a song for you tonight that was really inspired from my travels to Newfoundland. And I hope you Maritimers like it out here in Nova Scotia. Got some string. This next song, when I released it, where's that album that I signed? Is it over here? Yes? What the album that I signed, I don't think I put your name. I just think I wrote Halifax on it. I gotta correct that. Oh yeah, let me correct that. What did I write on it? I just saw. What do you got there? What do you got there? That's pretty flashy. 1985 Quebec City, 2019 Halifax, and I still wear my sunglasses at night. This next song, everyone thought it was a love song when it came out in 1985 with my Boy in the Box.
Hello, wait, no,
Okay, I'm gonna fix that for you. Let me sing that. What's your name? Pardon me? Caroline? Karen. Karen. All right, I'm gonna sign this. Everything in my heart. Let's go. This is for all my friends. God bless you. Thank you. I'll never see the light. Still I follow you. Couldn't imagine what I'm supposed to do. Oh baby, I'm crazy. Only thinking of you, but I do it again. Through the longest nights, going on somewhere. Let me see you light up for me. I keep forgetting my name, and I stumble till I fail. Oh yeah. So easy to never see the truth. Do you remember? Yeah, I feel the light to give you everything in my heart. Everything in my heart. Give you everything in my soul. Say for you. Sometimes my heart is so cold. You cut me out with your sorrow. I keep searching to love you. I keep on searching to love you again and again. Yeah. Thank you for those lights. It's so beautiful. Oh, you guys are good. I give you everything in my heart. One time. I give you everything in my heart. Sad for you, lover. When I do it again. To give you everything in my heart. Everything in my heart. Everything in my soul.
when I was doing all my shows in the 80s and there were, big arenas, I used to go back to the hotel and I used to feel bad. I used to feel that I didn't get close enough to everybody, my fans. So this was my attempt at trying to bridge the distance. So I hope that it's kind of like a rock and roll town hall. I don't know how it's going to go. It went okay in Newfoundland. I don't know about here. We'll try. We just keep improvising, but just work with me, okay? So, I try to recreate my bedroom. So, my bedroom as a 9-year-old. When I was a little boy, I used to have dreams about making music. And I used to have this, my old toothbrush. And you guys know that I'm not good at that, but I had a ruler in my bedroom. And I used to sing in front of the mirror, try and be a little 9-year-old rock star. And I had this. This was like my best friend. This was the radio because when I was 9, my parents split up. I was the youngest of the 5 kids, and I was really sad and lonely as a little boy. But when I heard music coming out of that radio, I felt alive. And I felt like I found myself. I found a refuge. So I don't know about you out there, but I'm sure because you hear this is music, that music means something to you too. Through high school, I didn't have a girlfriend, and I imagined, this was a song that was on my first album, and I imagined, what would be the worst possible thing could happen if I broke up with a girl? And you know what it was? She got the radio.
Yes! That is my favorite song. My hands are what you say? This one? Why, many?
Security, my friends did say, could make your life stronger. Jealousy came into play, and so the times dissolved away. So there we were on that day, waiting for the last fall, and that seemed so sad.
And I didn't have a girlfriend. I didn't really care because I was into my music. But I was so fortunate in my life to have met the love of my life, my soulmate, 25 years. And yesterday was the 3rd of June. And my friends, it's her birthday. So I'd just like to say, pardon me? Yeah, you guys got to tune differently, I think. Yeah, we weren't planning to do this. I just wanted to surprise you. You're right in front of me here, and I wanted to say this to you. So listen to the words. I know you know the song. I know it's June 4th today, but let's pretend it's June 3rd, okay?
My sweet love, it's taken time for the truth to set free. I've been running for so long.
Maggie, that's because that's what I call her. I don't call her Julie. What do you call me?
My love.
There you go. This song is on my latest record, and I just wanted to play it because, a little of it, because 3rd of June was the first song that I wrote for you, and now 25 years later, this is the second one.
You don't need to say a word, you're always singing in my heart. Like when we walk the dog home late at night, so peacefully sad. And then until I drove it, only you could understand. We laughed.
I told you this was going to be intimate. So, Jackie, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. I am by your side. Give you strength when you're lost inside. You can always count on me. I will never hide your side. Jackie, I'm by your side. In this truth, I will confide. You can always run to me. I will be there. Can't you see? Oh no. And when the world has knocked you down and you are trapped by your fears, they can never reach you from higher ground. 'Cause I will never disappear. Turn the darkest corner of me there. With every day I'm calling out your name. 'Cause we are by your side.
I'm bringing laughter from a serious guy.
When you leave tonight, and you go back to your own world, and I go back to my hotel room, and the joy of music is gone for that very moment, we leave, the reality of our lives take over, the hardships, the love, the pain, the suffering, the good, the bad. But just remember one thing, and I'm not preaching to you, I'm just telling you that no matter what happens, no matter what people try and tell you, never, never, never quit in your heart. You read what I wrote here.